There, make sure my beard's in the frame. Kind of got to tilt my head sideways.
Vamos a la playa.
Sunday and we're out here in the Bacalar area. We're at Sakha, and yesterday was definitely the day to go swimming. We missed our swimming window for the day. The place that we had scoped out that we really want to go is, well, they all close at 6 o'clock.
So that lake closes at 6 o'clock. Come on.
I think we're just gonna kind of go with the flow and explore and see what happens.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for more beautiful surroundings unless you were asking to be at Tabanche.
Oh, Tabanche was beautiful. I'm having so much fun.
Running around Mayan ruins chasing butterflies. What gets better? Does it get any better than that?
I don't think it does. We had a lot of fun at the Tabanche ruins. You guys should, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out.
But it looks like the clouds are burning off a little bit. Sun's starting to peek through. It's actually starting to warm up a little bit. So.
Just a local private, they call it a private bath, just because I think the water goes out forever and is just super shallow for a long time. It costs 20 pesos a piece to get in, so $1 US. And you can rent these palapas for 80 pesos, so $4 US. And they have, I mean, it's rustic. It's definitely a rustic place to visit. There's up here, there's some women's dressing rooms, so you can change into your swimsuit or change out of your swimsuit. And there are baños, bathrooms up there. Although you definitely want to, as always, when traveling in Mexico, bring your own toilet paper, because so there are bathrooms. But you definitely want to just bring your own toilet paper, because there isn't any in there. Mexico travel tip #1. Always travel with your own toilet paper. Actually, they're pretty clean. It's just remote. It's a remote beach. So, just not super fancy. But heck, it was only $1 to get in here. And it's a beautiful beach. We went into Bacalar yesterday afternoon. So we ended up doing Tabanche. We went to Tabanche, and then our plan was to come and go swimming. But we had so much fun at Tabanche. It's just such a beautiful place, and it's huge, and it's spread out all over the place. We spent a lot of time there yesterday. So by the time we got into the town of Bacalar and got a bite to eat, the cenotes and like the swim spots like this were getting ready to close. Everything seems to close down around 6 o'clock. But yeah, we got to drive through Bacalar. It's a cool town. It's definitely on the touristy side. It's got a very hipster vibe to it. You can get smoothies and hamburgers. And we've run into more English speakers here in Bacalar than we have all week. We've been down here in the Calderitas Chetumal area for a week now, and we've spoken more English this weekend exploring Bacalar than we have all week, that's for sure. We ate at La Playita yesterday. Definitely a really cool atmosphere.
Enough said.
Enough said. We like to be honest in our reviews, and they've got a very extensive menu, and about half the food we ordered was nice, but it was definitely the most expensive meal that we've had since we've been in Mexico.
Yeah, for the price, that was, yeah.
And the service was...
They tried.
They tried. We had to chase them down for more beer. But the cocktails were good. And we definitely, if you do check out La Playita, they've got a nice dock that's right off the restaurant. You can go sunbathe. There were people sunbathing and swimming right there. But if you go there, what was it, the coco ceviche?
Oh, yeah, coco ceviche.
He said to me, why on earth would you order ceviche that doesn't have meat in it? But this is more like a coconut pico de gallo with watermelon and white beans and carrots and grapefruit and cilantro and mint, and I think there's basil in there. Okay, I want to try it now. My turn. My turn.
It's enough to make me want to go vegan.
That's different. Very good. It was kind of just like a really nice fresh veggie salad more than anything, but I'll be making that one at home. We've definitely been enjoying our stay at our Calderitas Airbnb. The hostess, her name is Pilar, and she's very friendly. She doesn't speak very much English, but she's been very patient with our very, very little Spanish. And this morning she treated us to a traditional Sunday morning breakfast of the southern Yucatan. From what I could understand, it was a pit roasted pork that they roast about 6 to 8 hours until it's just falling apart and juicy and amazing. And you can serve it in tortillas or in bread or as a torta. Is that how you say it? And she had a mixture of red onions and lime juice and cilantro, and this not overly spicy little green habanero sauce, but we had that all wrapped up in tortillas, and it was just freaking fantastic. What did you think?
It was really nice. It was so tender, and with the picante sauce and the onions that she made with it. That's perfect.
Hola.
Disculpen la molestia. ¿El carro de ustedes? ¿Este está allá?
Green, yeah.
Verde.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Ok, ¿será que lo podían estacionar ya sea al lado de la camioneta o al lado del carro blanco? Por favorcito.
Okay.
Por favor.
Yes. No problema. Gracias.
Gracias.
So I need to move the car.
Time to move the car.
You have
We weren't
the-
sure where to park because there was nobody else really here when we got here. So while he's gonna go park the car, you know, it's funny. We're down here in Mexico, and it's when all this border wall stuff is going on, and so our families are really worried about us coming to Mexico and just our safety and that. But I don't know, we felt very comfortable. Everybody just seems very friendly, and Chetumal is a really big city. It's a lot bigger than what we were expecting. I was expecting like a small border town, but Chetumal is a really good size. I guess it's the capital of Quintana Roo, so yeah, there's a university there and all kinds of stores and whatnot. But Calderitas is a really nice little town too, and we have felt very safe. Everybody seems really nice, very helpful. I don't think it really matters where you go. You always have to keep your wits about you and just be aware of your surroundings and just play it safe, because anything can happen anywhere. But no, we feel like it's been, you know, so far so good. And I mean, granted, we haven't been here very long. We're a week and a half into our month-long stay here, but yeah, so far so good. Safety hasn't been an issue, except that one road that we drove down when we took a side road just outside of Cancun. That was a bit sketch, but shoot, take a wrong road in Tacoma and it's no different, so. No, we're definitely enjoying our time. Have I mentioned that I am seriously loving Mexico? I've been trying to talk my kids into getting the digital nomad gig going so that they can just come down here and we can all move down to southern Mexico. I have such a good man. Have we told you guys yet that this year is our 25th wedding anniversary? 25 years. I think I've mentioned it. We've decided to celebrate all year.
Yes.
Car's moved. He's back. So happy the sun came out and we got to swim. That water was amazing. Now we're gonna head in search of refreshment. We found a couple good prospects. We're gonna go check them out and see which ones
I'm gonna do this though first.
have the
You can go ahead and monologue.
nice place to sit. Grab a bite to eat, some beer, see what happens with the rest of our day. Seems like a lot of the restaurants are closed in the middle of the day, but we stumbled upon a group. They're shooting a music video in front of a Volkswagen Beetle, which is hilarious because we've noticed there are so many Beetles down here. You don't see any other old cars, but Volkswagen Bugs all over the place. All over the place. We haven't been counting, but we've been collecting images. It's open, grabbing a couple beers and found a couple local dishes. This was a something with like pumpkin seeds and tomato and coriander, tostada, ceviche. That's really good. You can really taste the pumpkin seed in it.
This is really yummy.
Oh wow.
Right?
That is good.
Seriously.
It's kind of like a spicy, peppery flavor that just gives the pumpkin seed salsa a bit of kick.
Yeah.
Nom.
How fun would that be? Up out of the water too.
That would be fun.
That would be a blast. I would have too much fun out there on a day like today.
Definitely just enjoying the time, just chilling here at Bacalar. Tonight is a super blood moon eclipse, the only full lunar eclipse of 2019. So we're just going to be occupying ourselves and hopefully we get to see it.
Vamos a la playa.